Mike Tauchman at the top of the lineup. They will have 5 lefties in the lineup today for Will Venable, led by Tauchman. Swing and a miss. He beat him up top. Tauchman goes down on strikes. Gusto has a strikeout to start this one. Starts. Astros would like to see him get at least 5 today, and he's starting out well with a couple of strikeouts, getting Vargas swinging after he got Tauchman swinging. 2 quick strikeouts for Gusto. Now Jake has shifted back. He is trying to figure out where to play Benintendi. It doesn't matter where Jake plays him because Christian Walker has a 1-hopper, and what a start tonight for Ryan Gusto.
In 67 innings, the big issue with him is command. If he's able to command that fastball in the zone and work off of that fastball, he should be in decent shape.
14 of his last 15 games. As he sends one into right field, pretty well hit, but Tauchman back on it, makes the play. Pena retired on the second pitch of the night. There's one away in the first. 5-5-3-3-3. There's a line drive on a 2-0 pitch, and that's going to be down into the wall. Isaac Paredes takes the turn, and he is heading to second base with a stand-up double for Isaac. Of 2,300 in his career. Drills that ball to left field, and that is going to be down for a hit and score the first run of the game. Jose Altuve with an RBI double, hit number 2299 in his career. Yiner waves at a pitch down and away for a strikeout. Burke has his first K of the game, 2 away in the inning. And he hits one way out of here. Forget about it. Up on the train tracks. The 8 train has just left Union Station. It's 3-0 Astros.
Skywalker in flight. Early evening delight. This is the kind of first inning offense we have been anticipating. We're getting it tonight. Yeah, these are just pitches that are left out over the plate, getting demolished. Wow. 412-footer.
That'll work.
Yeah.
Quick 3-0 lead for the Astros. Little tapper, and Burke has the 1-hopper. He will underhand to first, and that'll do it for the Astros. But
with the fastball in the zone, I know that sometimes you get a little afraid of maybe leaving pitches out of the plate, but you still got to force these hitters to hit the baseball, and he was so
career jitters or nerves where he was wild. Here's a ball sharply hit to short. Pena to Altuve. They turn the double play on Luis Robert Jr. Somebody gets La Pantera out on this Astro staff. In the major leagues this year. And that 3-ball count turned into a walk. Teal has drawn 5 walks in his first 5 major league games. Swing and a miss. Gusto beats him with a fastball up at 96 miles an hour. Gusto off to a good start. Got a battle here down in the count 0-2. And Myers goes down on 3 pitches here. That is strikeout number 2 for Sean Burke. And 1 away in the inning. Cam sends one into right field. Mike Tauchman is there, and that'll be 2 outs in the inning. Swing and a miss. Burke has a very strong comeback inning, getting 2 strikeouts in a 1-2-3 second. Josh Rojas leads off by grounding one in between Walker and Altuve for a clean hit. Rojas a leadoff single here in the third. Back-to-back leadoff hits for the White Sox. Popped up. Christian Walker foul territory. Will put it away for the first out. Into center field. Jake Myers on the move. Still on the move near the wall. Jump up and crash into the corner of the wall and makes the catch. Jake knew he was nearing that wall that juts out from the bullpen. That one's popped up on the infield. Jose Altuve doesn't have to move very far. Jeremy Pena is going to pull Altuve and think like he was going to catch it for the final out of the inning.
So a pretty impressive milestone when you look at it that way, guys.
Absolutely. Jeremy Pena goes after the first one, sends one into center field. Luis Robert Jr. backs up a couple of steps and puts it away for out number one. Scoring his his 35th run, not leading the team. Pena leads the team with 36. Play made by the shortstop Vinny Capra, and there's two quick outs. And it's going to improve again. Hit number 2,300 for Jose Altuve. He does it here at Dyken Park. A big round number for Altuve, the 158th major leaguer with 2,300 hits. How about that? 4-pitch walk. The strikeout total is high for Christian. Those particular pitches, he's done damage. This ball into left center field. That'll be down for a hit all the way to the wall. It's going to score two. A 4 RBI game for Christian Walker. It's 5-0 Astros. 3-2 pitch is popped up. Will it stay in play? Vargas gives it a look, and it is a great catch by Vargas.
Good play.
He leaned over into the camera well and made that play and kept his balance. So Caratini, and in the third inning, 1 walk, and he has struck out 3. This ball hit well into right field. Back goes Cam Smith. He's near the wall. He'll reach up, and it's off the middle of the wall, right off that little padding. Cam will get it back in quickly. The hold Benintendi to a double. 3rd consecutive leadoff hit for the White Sox. Got him. Gusto on a 3-2 pitch. Strikes out Palacios for his 4th strikeout, 1 away in the inning. Robert sends one into left center field. Myers and Melton converge, and it's Myers who takes charge. They both wanted the ball, and Myers took charge as the captain in the outfield career. And he goes down on strikes, 97, a little extra gas on that fastball. Gusto strikes out 2 in the inning. He's got 5 strikeouts in the game. Patient injured with Blanco Wisniewski and Arrighetti down. You've had your big man down for over a month and a half. How about Jake Myers sending one to left center? 1 pitch and 1 out. And you're in first place by 3.5 games. You have to be pretty... You were bullish on the guy at the plate from the very jump once you acquired him in a trade. This ball slicing to right, got a chance to get down. It does get down. Cam Smith with a double as it bounces into the stands. How about time for our What's on Tap? 1-2 the count. Burke's delivery is a breaking ball that Melton goes after for a strikeout. That's the 2nd strikeout for Jacob tonight. 2 outs in the inning.
They recommended Okert, who's come up really big.
Jeremy Pena deep to left field, has a chance to go off the top of the wall. It's an RBI double. It's now 6-0.
Yeah, so he recommended Okert.
Sense that after spring training.
Yes, he was playing very well in spring training. He was driving the baseball. He wasn't chasing as much. And,
Ace and Jeremy Pena, 2 outs, and the Astros up 6-0. And that combination works again. Paredes drives in Pena. It's now 7-0. Dana Brown, we've seen a lot of close games lately. It has to feel pretty good to have this kind of lead early for Gusto.
That he's swinging the bat the way he's swinging it. It's been really exciting for us to watch.
Nice pick by Vargas. Robs Altuve of his potential 3rd hit of the night. And you heard Dana always honest, saying, hey, these guys know they're in a competition with each other. Ryan Gusto, Brandon Walter, Colton Gordon, the 3 rookies in the rotation at the trade deadline of 2019. Rojas grounds one towards the middle. Pena, a long run to get there. No chance to make the play. The fact that he even got there is impressive. He is fine. That ball hit towards left, could be trouble as Vinny Capra has a fair ball that'll bounce into the stands. And now the White Sox with their 8 and 9 hitters, putting runners on 2nd and 3rd here with 1 out. Little ground ball right side, that'll score the White Sox 1st run, but at this point, Astros happy to trade an out for a run. It's now a 7-1 game. That's the 2nd out of the inning. Line drive, base hit into left. There is the 1st hit against the fastball as Vargas turns around 97. And it's now a 7-2 game as Capra crosses the plate. Ground ball, Christian Walker is already having a big night offensively. Puts that away for the final out of the inning.
So doing a very good job, the plus side of hitting the ball hard, and now we find some open space. That ball actually came off the bat at 111 miles an hour, crushed into the ground, but at the same time.
Because you can't necessarily control what happens when the ball leaves the bat.
Oh,
kind of like that. Kind of like that. Christian Walker, a check swing. He's having himself a night. That's got to get a big smile from Christian.
Inside the zone, outside the zone to put the ball in fair territory.
This one's going to be a potential double play, and it is. The Astros will get a run out of it, but Caratini won't get an RBI. 3-6-3 on the double play makes it an 8-2 game. Astros with a run in the inning on a couple of hits. Jake puts the ball in play, but it's going to be playable. Mike Tauchman will drift towards the line and squeeze it for the final out. 2 hits, a run. 1-2 the count to Palacios. Ground ball right side. Altuve doesn't have to move very far. I like the fact that it's an 8-2 game. If it was 3-2 or 4-2. There's a line drive. Why not? It's Luis Robert Jr. against the Astros. You can only hold him down for so long. He's 1 for 3 tonight. 90 pitches. He got him. Strikeout number 7, a new career high for Ryan Gusto. It was a good battle won by Ryan against Kyle Teal. Out number 2 here in the 6th. With Andrew Vaughn struggling to play first base. Little tapper. Gusto can't get there. Altuve will and makes the play to end the 6th inning. Ryan Gusto, for the first time in his major league career, goes 6 innings. And 2 of his 3 in one game.
Yep.
Goes after that breaking ball off the plate. The sweeper from Owen White gets Cam swinging. That'll be the first strikeout for White. 1 away here in the 6th.
Between White and Teal.
That's a strike. So Melton goes down looking for the second out of the inning.
He's some of the best in the game right now.
Oh, Vargas has robbed Altuve, and now Pena. No! That one not handled on the short hop by Elko. Vargas almost robbed Pena. The only one who is breathing a huge sigh of relief after watching. Oh, Jeremy just got picked off. He was still adjusting his glove, and then all of a sudden, out of the corner of his eye, he saw Owen White pick him off.
Back off on Souza, give him another day to back off, but you saw some other guys out there that you could go to.
Chase Mydroth hits one just over the leaping Christian Walker's glove. Pinch hitter for Josh Rojas has a base hit here to start the 7th inning. That one to right. Cam Smith angles towards the corner, puts it away. 1 out in the inning.
Yeah, it was panic.
Swing and a miss. King gets the pinch hitter Slater for the second out. Panic in terms of what? In the air, shallow right, long run Cam Smith still coming. Now he eases up and makes the backhand play to end the inning. He did run. Since Shelby Coppage took over in the pre and post game host chair with Brian Bogusevic, they have won. Can't really do the math. Altuve does not add to his total for us tonight as he sends one to center field. Crowd reacting like he hit it better. That's out number 2. And Souza
pitching 2 innings yesterday. Yeah.
That ball into shallow right. And a try by the right fielder who's just into the game, Slater. Yiner's going to try for second, and he is safe, sliding in with a double. Yiner Diaz, a 2-hit game with a walk.
But with this lineup, if they're able to produce like this and add Yordan to it, that'd be a lot of fun.
Cios is scheduled to hit, but Michael A. Taylor is in the on-deck circle. He gets Benintendi on a fastball for a strikeout. The Davis Martin against Framber Valdez. Taylor gets into one to center field, but Jake Myers knows this field very well and runs it down rather easily. That's a good inning for Okert. Starts and ends the inning with a swinging strikeout. That's a 1-2-3-8. Inning here is trying to go 4 1/3 tonight. Nobody warming up in the bullpen, and that is ball 4. He has thrown 48 pitches out of the pen, and that's his first walk allowed. That one's going to get away from Teal. That was a pitch in, but one that the rookie catcher would like to have another shot at. We'll see how they score it. Jake pops it up. Who wants it? New right fielder is Michael A. Taylor. He'll catch it in foul territory. And that's the first out of the inning.
At bats, you can go up there and maybe say, you know what? I'm going to be a little more selfish and get me some.
How about that bullet into center? That's his second 0-2 pitch that he has hit hard, or at least a base hit. The other one was
through this game, covering some innings.
There's a base hit. Jacob Melton drives in a run. Now 9-2. Cam Smith heads to third, and he'll get in there. RBI single for Melton, his third major league run batted in. White just recalled a week ago, able to strike out Dubon here with first and third and one out. That's the second out of the inning. But he also struck out.
How about it?
They're going to stay undefeated. Isaac Paredes drives in a run with his third hit of the night. It's now 10-2. The Astros in double figures. And that's going to be a walk. And at some point, Venable's going to wonder how much longer can I stay with him? Do I have to go to Vassell here? Out of the Rangers bullpen. There is a line drive to left. Yiner smashed it, but he hit it right to Austin Slater for the final out of the inning. 10-2 game. We head to the ninth. And continue this fine play of late, even though they'd lost 2 in a row coming in. They've been playing well here in the latter part of May into June as Oker gets a strikeout. He's got 3 Ks now in a few weeks, but you want to try and take advantage when you can. This White Sox team's only won 7 games on the road all year, including last night. That's quick work of Tim Elko, as Oker now has 4th win of the season. High draw sends this one to right field, and that's the ball game. Astros with a comfortable 10-2 win. Good work from Steven Okert. Got all 6 batters he faced, including 4 strikeouts, and with the win, the Astros have their largest lead this season in the AL West. They're now 4 games up on both the Angels and the Mariners, who are tied for second at 33 and 34. Blummer, that's a nice bounce back after a loss in the opener.
Yeah, it's a nice bounce back, and these guys probably enjoy going out there and having a little bit of a laugher to get to 37 and 30, taking a 4-game lead in that American League West over both the Angels and Mariners. But it was a lot of fun to watch Gusto make the adjustment, pound that zone with that fastball that we talked about.